Whew. Hey everybody, Mark Shepard here, Hypnosis on the Hudson. I am in my office. Office hours start right now. And I found a nice little sandy beach to pull over. Paddled through a rainstorm, just a little sun shower really, not a rainstorm. And I'm sitting here in front of the double bridges, just north of Coymans, just south of Henry Hudson Park. And there are cicadas in the trees behind the camera. And there's traffic behind me on the bridge. So it's not the quietest place, but I like it here. I'm in the shade, I'm on a sandy beach, so I just paddled my canoe right up on the beach. It's a good feeling. There's a lot on my mind right now, and I'm a little behind on my vlog posts. I've made one every single day, but I haven't posted the ones that I've made yet because I'm working on so many different projects and really struggling with which ones I let go of. And my buddy Michael Guerin was with me for the last couple of days, and we had some, I mean, we speak almost every day on strategic business stuff. I mean, he's the guy that keeps me grounded, and I'm the guy that keeps him grounded, and we've been like brothers for over 10 years now. And I only get to see him maybe 4 times a year. So we have kind of a retreat at my house, and we have conversations. He showed me a movie. We talk about the stuff that is on our minds. And now we got a train to cross the way. You know, we're a noisy animal, we humans. Anyway, whew, there's some beautiful flowers along the way here. The grapes, I've seen ripe grapes just growing wild here in the food forest that is the Hudson Valley, the Hudson River Valley. And nature does provide a lot of food for a lot of different animals and creatures. There's a catbird going, "Ree, ree." They're fruit eaters and insect eaters. This is their time. Speaking of fruit, I am making massive progress in my It's Not Just About the Food program. I've been paddling every single day, and I'm getting stronger, and I'm noticing that I'm leaning out. And today, for the last 4 days, I've been at 215, and today I dropped down to 214. And then before I left the house, I had to check again, and I was down to 213.8. And what I'm doing is literally having bulletproof coffee in the morning, bulletproof coffee around noon, and then I don't eat anything else all day until dinner time. That's it. That's what I do every single day, except maybe on the 7th day I will cheat and have more than one meal or whatever. But I've cut out all vegetables and all fruit except on my cheat day. Now, before you freak out, I've read a lot about this. I've done a lot of research about this. I've been doing just meat and greens for a long time, but I wasn't losing weight. And I was also having salads, and I was putting some grapefruit in my salad or apple. And I love those fruits, and I'm not gonna stop eating them for a lifetime, but I wanted to stop to see if I would feel good eating just meat. If there was something that I could recommend to one of my clients. And I have one of my favorite people and one of my clients from a long time, who's been in a lot of my courses and who I've worked with individually, and who has become a really close friend. And I'm working with her, and she's already lost 20 pounds. I'm trying to get my buddy Joe to really seriously consider doing it. And of course, one of my best friends is a vegan, and this is not for her at all, right? So there's no one plan that works for everybody, but if you enjoy eating meat and are open to eating mostly grass-fed beef, that's really the key. Is you want a grass-fed beef, like fatty fish like salmon. You want to get those omegas in there, those omega-3s, and grass-fed beef has even more omega-3s than salmon, according to my dad, and he's done all the research. I'm just reporting. But I'm like, okay, I want to try it. So about a month ago, I had paddled, about 3 weeks ago really, I had started paddling every single day, and I did not lose weight. And I thought, well, if I just keep eating, you know, basically meat and salads, meat and vegetables, I should lose weight if I'm starting to really exercise. And I didn't. And I got a little frustrated because I have a whole couple of vlogs about being frustrated, which I haven't published yet, but at some point you can look those up if I cut them out. There'll be a link below or a link above or whatever. But I was frustrated, and I get frustrated easily, so I make changes. That's why I do what I do. I have a low tolerance for crap in my life. Like, I have a low tolerance for a crappy life. I want to live a great life, and I want to be healthy, and I want to see if I can really unlock the code of my own body so that I can teach other people like you, if you're interested, how to unlock the code of your body so that you can really feel just freaking amazing. That's what it's all about. So here in my office, I'd like to suggest that you at least be open to reading a couple of books. One is Fat for Fuel by Dr. Joseph Mercola. There's another one, I don't know if it's still in print, but it was the book that shifted me. It was called The Fat Fallacy. It's by a scientist who was stationed in France for a year. And he took his whole family, including his mother or his mother-in-law, I can't remember which. And they all expected to get fat because they all vowed that they would eat everything the French served them, including full-fat cheeses, oh my God, and full-fat cream and cafe au lait or whatever. And so they just ate what the French did, and they all lost weight because they're actually eating fat. And we live in a fat-phobic culture, and that is hypnosis, people. It is hypnosis. So, as an honest hypnotist, I have to tell you, you've been hypnotized to think that meat is bad or that meat causes heart attacks, and that's so wrong. However, I always make the distinction between grass-fed beef and factory farmed beef, okay? You want grass-fed beef. And if you find there are local farmers who are starting to switch, so do some research in your area and look it up online. See if you can find somebody, some local farmer, to buy grass-fed beef from. There's a guy across from my dad who is just starting this year, and he's offering it at a crazy low price. And I actually want to talk to him and find out if I can tell you guys about him, because if any of you are in the area, it might be worth a drive up, right? So anyway, talking about food, talking about interrupting patterns, talking about the summer of liquid glass, today is a rest day for me. And I gave myself permission to come paddling earlier in the day than I normally do. And I also gave myself permission to play the guitar. I've been writing a new song over the last couple of days or weeks, and I hadn't really had time, or, you know, during the day I've been doing a lot of other stuff, and I haven't taken time during the day to just play guitar and work on a song, and, you know, literally like type it up, not scribble on scraps of paper, and to really look at it and to feel it and to just grind into, like, what does this song want to be about? What does this song want to be about? And I have some great lines that have come from being out here on the canoe, and I don't know what the song really wants to be about yet. So it's just, for me, the most delicious vacation. This is, you know, getting to write a song and go paddling and pretty much be in my own energy, my own space, my own flow of the day, to me, is vacation. That's, you know, it's retirement and vacation, but I can do it like a lot. Like, I can do it whenever I want to, or whenever my work allows, and there's this certain flow that I've been in. So today's Modern Jedi Mind Mastery message for you is, be aware of where you're kind of self-criticizing. And I noticed that, like, when I'm sitting down to write a song, which is the thing that has driven me to learn all the other stuff that I've learned in my life so that I can get the music out to an audience that gets it. That's like been my life mission, right? I found myself this morning feeling like, oh, you know, this is goofing off. I'm being lazy. I haven't finished editing the Drum of the Elephant King program. I haven't finished my latest module of the Better Man Blueprint project. I haven't finished, you know, I need to mow the lawn, you know, and on and on and on. And I'm like, wait, hold on a second. All the other stuff is to support this. All the other stuff was to support this, and I'm almost out of battery. So I want you to imagine someday doing something for yourself, the real thing you came here to do on this planet, and give yourself permission to do it and to feel good about doing it when you want to, how you want to, where you want to, with whom you want to. Do it. I love you guys. Thanks so much. Hey, if you're not subscribed, could you give me a thumb up? Thumbs up, baby. And could you leave a comment? I appreciate it very much. I love you guys. This is beautiful. Thanks for being here with me on the river. This is Hypnosis on the Hudson. Have an awesome day. That's a direct hypnotic suggestion.